Millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Make him work. When you get close, he can't fucking fight in the inside. Trust me. How long you been trusting me? Get close to him and just keep poking. When I say penitentiary, put that knife in him. Put him in him. I
know this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Separate yourself. Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great. Non-stop. Keep the pace. I'm down.
Yo, Rize Podcast family, what it do, what it is. How y'all feeling? Hope everybody had a great day today. Miss Lori, how you doing today, Miss Lori?
I'm doing good, Senior. How are you doing?
Oh, man, I can't complain. Just sitting here ready to chop it up a little bit about. Shout out my guy Black Fonz, man. I seen Black Fonz today when I was grabbing lunch, man. Shout out to Black Fonz, man.
Hey, Alan.
That was my second time bumping into him. Let me get these sponsors out of the way. 5-time champ, 3 different weight divisions, the hard-hitting, devastating puncher, Javante Tank David. Redesign it. Mine's one mind at a time. You know, mine is a terrible thing to waste. Under Armour, thanks for all you do for the gym and the community. Shout out to all the parents, coaches, fighters, amateurs, pros, volunteers, aunts, uncles, grandparents, everybody that helped make the gym go. Shout out to EOE, education over everything. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotions, man. Miss Olivia Pope, they out there putting work in. So shout out to Miss Olivia Pope. Rest in peace to Uncle John Boy, Miss Tanya Van Dross Williams Jr. Make sure y'all go to KanishiBay.com, use code TRP, get 15% off. And when you leave there, go to Rize. When you leave there, go to NoSlipGallery.org, use code Rize10, get 10% off. When you leave there, go to MedKillerB.com. And then make your last stop, the RizePodcast.com, man. Then while you at it, go over to Facebook and sign up for loyalty promotions and boxes. Show Miss Lori some love, so we ain't gotta keep hearing her do our little promo drops. Just go ahead.
Oh, ain't that something?
Get it over with. At least, man, I appreciate what they did. They came through and rocked up the gym, got that thing looking black and red with the ape in the middle of the ring. Y'all know what it is. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. Box. Raw. Let me holler at everybody real quick. Miss Lloyd Reed is the first one in the building. Showtime the guy, Miss Jamila. How you feeling? Lewis 4500. What it do? New to ground hard, my guy. E on BS. What it do? What it do? Stretched out boxing. What's happening with you? The Queen Miss Mona is in the building. The best moderator on YouTube 6 days a week except Sundays because she don't come to work on Sundays. Miss Melanie Queen, Miss Shara is in the building, man. Shout out to Miss Sundays Off is in the building. The best moderator Monday through Saturday. Miss Melanie Queen 27. She used to be 7 days a week, but you know what I mean? I guess on the Lord's Day we rest. So hey, she rested it. Ace, what it do? Black Fonz. Shout out to my guy Black Fonz again. Got to see him while I was grabbing lunch, man. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Alan Johnson, what it do? 86 Baby Murray, Rico 1750, Mike Graham, what's happening? Bradley McClendon, what it do? Mr. Henson, what's happening? What's happening? Miss Lori.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Miss Lori, the 3 days in the wake up.
3 days in the wake up. I know that's right. Now I'll be at the fight down in Hanover. Maryland, I'm trying to get this other phone to pick you up. I'll be at the fight down in Hanover. But I'll be able to watch it on my phone.
Yeah. What fight are you most looking forward to see this weekend?
Devin Haney and Brian Norman. You already know that.
Yeah, that seemed like that's the talk of the internet. And
Yeah.
like, they haven't even been covering the fact that David Benevidez is fighting on this card.
I know. I didn't even. I mean, I lost track. I didn't even know he was fighting until last week until you said something. I guess it's a tie on who they would, who should be. I don't know. Is Benevidez fighting for a belt or is
Yep.
he putting
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, he
Okay.
is.
All right, and that's probably why.
All of them. Well, not all of them, but Abdullah Mason, Devin Haney, and Martinez. Let me pull it up. Let me just pull it up because I'm trying to go at the top. Let me just pull it up. I'm better than that. I'll just be trying. You know what I mean? Running it out the top because I know what I got going on.
You sound like you got what my son has.
Yeah, probably.
Is your throat sore?
A little bit.
Yep. He's been sniffing
I meant to go get some tea today. Yeah, Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason fighting for the WBA World Light vacant. It's a vacant title. Jesse Rodriguez is fighting Fernando Martinez for the WBC World Superfly and WBO World Superfly. Brian Norman and Devin Haney fighting for the WBO World. Benevidez and Anthony Yards fighting for the World Light Heavy.
Oh, okay.
Bruce Gas, my guy, what's going on, Bruce Gas? Daryl Hop is in the building. What it do? Yeah, so and a lot of these fights are getting overshadowed because people want to see what Devin Haney and Brian Norman going to do.
Yeah. Did you see that clip I sent you? Is that an old? That's a new one, isn't it?
It looked like it's a new one.
That little scuffle going on there.
I gotta get up 5:30 in the morning, Miss Lord.
We gotta make this fast from that.
It ain't no problem. This is what I do. This is what I do, Miss Lord. That's
probably what time I be going to bed.
Miss Lord, this is what I do. Like, I go to bed 3, wake right back up at 5, 6. This is what it is, Miss Lord. I ain't worried. I don't complain about no sleep and all. If I'm tired, I'm tired. If I'm not, let's run.
Right. Now you said you got Benevidez in this fight, right?
Yeah, Benevidez over y'all. Yes, man. Picket Sports TV, what it do? Justin Hawkins, what's going on? How you feeling, man? Hey, man, if y'all feel up to it, man, help support the channel, man. That's my skill. if y'all rocking with the podcast, man, please help me support this channel, man. We need to keep it moving, man. We got fights to go to. We got stuff to try to bring y'all, man. Y'all can share this. Y'all can share the podcast. Y'all can like the podcast. Y'all can subscribe to the podcast. If you want to donate, you can donate. There go my Cash App right there. If you want to super chat, you can super chat. But man, get them likes up. Don't help support the channel, man. We need it, man. We need it, man. We got a lot of stuff going on.
And share the live out. Share the live so other people know that we here.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, will there be any upsets on this card? That's what I'm trying to look and see. Where will it be? And I know where it is not. But to me, it's not an upset. I told you, I'm picking Norman over Haney. Lost 4,500. You know what I mean?
But I had thought that what is it? I thought that Haney was an underdog in this fight, as far as the betting odds.
Traverse Bowles, what's going on? Run me your upsets, Brashley McClellan. Listen, one thing we will do around here, Brashley. It's one thing we do around here. What's your upsets? There go the link. It's in there. Oh, wait a minute. Did I get? Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to get to the odds, Miss Lori.
Go ahead.
I don't want you to think I was. How you feeling? How was your day today?
It was good. It was good. I got a little stomachache going on, but I'm good. These kids drive me
Appreciate
crazy.
you, Mr. Henson. Appreciate you. He said, I stopped by the Wild Card Boxing Gym yesterday and told Freddie Roach and his staff about the podcast. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Mr. Henson.
Where are you from, Mr. Henson?
No evidence. What's going on, champ? Oh, here we go. Upcoming fights. No. Nope. Devin Haney. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Devin Haney is favorite?
It's split.
Oh, okay.
112.
Okay. Now, but Brian Norman, unfortunately, it has to go to this, but he can't go to 12 rounds with Haney. He's gonna have to knock him out in order to win. Because if they go to the scorecards, they're gonna give it to Haney. I think they will.
Being that they over there in Saudi, Mr. Lawyer, I think you have a very valid point.
Mm-hmm.
A very valid point.
And Norman has a very good chance of getting that knockout. He just seems so poised in his interviews and stuff like that.
In the moment where people would think it was too big for him, he definitely sitting down and just, you know what I mean?
He's calm.
Yeah. He's sitting right in the middle of the storm. So, you know what I mean? I'm sticking with my pick.
Yeah, me too. I ain't backing. I'm definitely. I would definitely not pick Haney in this fight.
Bruce Gass said Haney could make it boring if he runs all night.
Yeah, I think Brian Norman got what it takes to cut that ring off on him too.
Yeah.
he can cut that ring off real good to keep him from running.
He said Norman winning. Oh, absolutely. And y'all got a great chance if he can. Man, get out of here. Come on, Braxton.
He said he was going to come on here, but he's at work, he said.
Yeah, but he talking about Anthony Yard going to beat David Benevidez.
Oh. Well, I guess people do got a puncher's chance, don't they?
Mm-hmm. No evidence that the only way Haney could win is a stinker. I agree. No, but he got a chance. If he come out, establish that jab, keep his feet moving, you know what I mean, and be this American dream, the man, the boss, everything Bill Haney said. If he can come in there and establish that jab and work off of it, use his angles, show some good feet work, he can pull it off.
I don't know.
He got to have a lot going for him.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just, I don't even like to talk about Devin Haney. And you know what makes it so bad is that his father made it like that.
Pretty Ricky say he ain't got no chin. Yeah. No evidence say if he goes in there jabbing, he's gonna get. He got to establish. I said he got to establish this jab and work off of it.
Mm-hmm.
He got to establish that jab. No evidence.
I gotta take a drink of water, so I'm gonna fight.
Bruce Gaz, I think so too, but we're gonna see it in this fight because this is a live dog he going up against. This ain't no tailor-made suit. Well, at least I don't think it is. You know what I mean? We've seen some stranger things in the ring, but I don't think Brian Norman is nah.
Yeah, Bruce, that's what I said. He still ain't got over that. He's still shy. I guarantee you when he gets in that ring, that nervousness that he feels, oh shit, is he, I got a power puncher standing in front of me. I got somebody that knows how to place their shots. I know I got somebody that knows how to cut off the ring, and he got all these people watching him, and his father then I just kind of like told the people that he was coming in there and to take him out and all this other stuff. So all the pressure is on Haney, not on Norman. All the pressure's on Haney. Haney got to deliver everything his father said, just like his father said during the Ryan Garcia fight. He talked his way into a loss. I don't care what his records say, he lost.
We all seen it.
You can never unsee what you saw. I mean, and the other stuff that I don't even think that would have been a factor. Because Ryan Garcia looked slow to me in that fight. He looked out of shape. The left hook was fast anyway. But that's the only thing that was fast on him. Everything else was slow. So I don't even think whatever. And plus, now that rest in peace. I will say this to Victor Conte. Now that he went on to glory or wherever he went to, maybe it might be different. Maybe it might be different. With the what is it called? The drug testing, the VADA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I really think that somebody set him up. I don't believe he did. I don't believe he took them.
This is what I do every time. Every time he think he gonna come over here and show his face, that's all I do for him. From now, this is all I'm doing for your buddy, Miss Lori.
That's my guy, isn't it?
I just dropped the link for Jay Smith, and whenever he want to come over here talking, they go right there. Louis 4500 said Bill wrote a check his ass can't cash, and that's just my main thing. I think Devin, it's time for Devin. I've been saying this for years now. Devin needs to start speaking up for himself.
I just think he's putting his son in an awkward position. Why would, and I'm going to use this as an example. Coach Calvin don't get out there and tell people what Tank is going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he don't. We're going in there and we're going to kill you. We're going to go in there and you're going to leave out in an ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that. I mean, so even though he can write checks and Tank can cash them right on out, you know, and has proved so, but he doesn't do that. Like, who does that? Especially to their child. You know, who does that?
Let me ask you a question, Miss Lori. In that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight, would you have thrown in the towel if you?
I'd have thrown it in. Yes. Seeing my son and me having 4 boys, seeing my son, I would have thrown it in there. Yes, indeed. I don't care.
At what point you think he should have thrown in the towel?
Maybe the 6th round. He was just taking too much punishment. Damn, I can't even see you. What the hell's going on? There we go. Okay.
Why you don't go get LASIK, Miss Lori?
It's just for reading. Can you get LASIK for just reading?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So why the hell you suggesting me to do shit and you don't know?
I always be seeing the commercials on TV and listening to them on the radio.
I be wondering too.
Yeah, somebody got to go in and tell me if it work or not.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know how.
But you farsighted too, so you could. I thought it was just for glaucoma. I didn't know.
Yeah, somebody test it out. You know what I mean, Ramon? What's going on?
Hey, Ramon, Melanin Queen. No evidence.
Bruce Gas, when you gonna come up here and chop it up with us? Bruce Gas said it works.
He's at work.
He said it works. He's talking about LASIK. I be wanting to try it. Well, I had something I wanted to say to everybody on the podcast. And then I forgot what it was.
Did you get the sponsors out the way?
I've been
finished. You did. You did. Look,
bring your guy, Miss Lord.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. We got this guy here, right? He's all the way over on the other side somewhere. And he gives us a hard time, but he is funny as hell and he stands on business. For whatever he believes in, he stands on it. All right, Jay Smith, come on in the building.
This what happened. This what happened. You know, when you come in the house and your mother say, close my goddamn door. This what happened when you leave the door, man. You just get strangers come into your house. Now Jay Smith coming back. He just smelled the fried chicken cooking in the kitchen. Now he just keep coming back over and over and over again. What's going on, champ?
I love it.
First of all, man, shout out to everybody in the Rize podcast. Shout out to Cena Cobbs, Lori Reed. That's my bull right there. You know,
I love you,
that's
Jay
my bull
Smith.
right there. So, first of all, I want to say shout out to everybody. Appreciate the opportunity having me on with you guys. And I guess I gotta start this whole by letting you know, man. Devin Haney's gonna lump him up. I'm starting with all the smoke.
So, and this is my friend, y'all. This is my friend. But
so how do you envision Devin Haney winning this fight against Brian Norman?
Okay, so I see a very competitive fight. Look, I understand why Devin Haney is the underdog. I understand why people predicting that Brian Norman Jr. is going to knock him out. So I don't knock that. The first thing that I have to point out, I do understand that Brian Norman Jr. is a special talent. I understand. And I will say it's almost disrespectful how people just focusing on he got power, he got power. They're making it seem like Brian Norman Jr. has to knock Devin Haney out to win this fight. Like that's all he got. Nah. Hold on.
He does. They in Saudi Arabia.
This guy can box. He can win that fight on the scorecards too. So Devin Haney has to worry about outboxing him and obviously about that power. So I see a very tough competitive fight, but I think the difference in experience is gonna carry Devin for those championship rounds. If Brian Norman Jr. can hurt him early, he can win the fight if he can get him out his game. But if he hurt him late, let's say he get him on some stanky legs in the round number 10, round number 11, and Devin got a comfortable lead on the cards, he's still going to have the skills to survive through and lose those championship rounds, but he's enough ahead on the cards that he can still win it. So that's what I see. I
don't see Devin getting ahead on the card. How do you see him getting ahead on the cards?
They over in Saudi Arabia. I don't see it either.
From the beginning, he's going to be ahead from the beginning. We're going to see.
So you telling me round one, he coming out and establishing dominance?
The thing is that Brian Norman Jr., we know that he's a pressure fighter, right? We know that he's not going to respect Devin's power. He's going to be coming forward, but Devin Haney's counter punching is going to be what we saw with Lomachenko, what we saw with Regis Prograis. That counter punching is going to be on fleek. They coming through with a great game plan for Brian Norman Jr., who, like I said, my brother, if he was to win and if he was to knock Devin Haney out, I won't be surprised because I know what he brings to the table. I just feel like Devin is going to have enough on Saturday to pull it off. And I just don't be wrong, bro. I just don't miss. I can't miss, even if I try.
Well, let me ask you this. He came with the same game plan, right? With Ryan Garcia, with that hook. That left hook, all you got is that left hook. Well, they trained for that left hook the whole fight. And what happened? Now, you say that he didn't lose that fight, but everybody here, let me calm my voice down a little bit. Everybody here seen that fight. Whether it was, I still don't believe, and nobody can ever make me believe that he really did purposely. Because Ryan looked bad in that fight. Only thing he did have is that fast left hook. He was slow.
No, he caught him with the right one too.
Okay, well, but it damn sure wasn't as fast as his left one. He was slow. He was out of shape and everything, and he won that fight, and he won it. So he had the same game plan, we got him figured out. We're gonna stop that left hook, but he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. He couldn't stop it.
But in his defense, he got hurt. He got popped with a left hook too early into the fight, and then he just wasn't able to recover. That can happen. If you get caught early, and before you get your legs under you, you get caught again and again. You never, he was never able to fully recover because he kept getting popped with it. But the first time he got hit and wobbled, it was pretty much a wrap. His whole equilibrium was messed up already.
For me though, Jay Smith, I just don't think in the first minute of the fight, Ryan should have been able to catch Devin Haney with that left hook. If that's what you should have been training in training camp for, was to eliminate his left hook, and you get caught with a devastating one like that in the first minute of the first round, what were you really training for?
Okay, but what if you was training for it and there was some substance behind it, substance behind it that it just made it too powerful? You could be training as a batter to hit that ball, but if that pitch is juicing and he's downing it 105 miles per hour down the pipe, you're not even going to see it.
So let me ask you this question. Do people hit 105 mile per hour fastballs?
They do.
Okay, no, that's all I need to know.
They do.
That's all I need to know. So it can be hit, right?
But the odds are highly against
it can be hit though, right?
It can be hit. You're right.
Okay, that's all I need. That's all that we can leave it right there.
It can.
We can leave it right there. I rest my case. Ain't no.
I think he's going to be very nervous coming into this fight. he can act like he's not nervous. I'm not talking about Norman. I'm talking about Haney. He's going to be nervous because he has somebody that is a little bit younger than him, maybe a little bit hungrier than him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who's very confident in himself. Brian Norman is very confident in his skill set. Brian Norman, it has good footwork. He knows how to cut the ring off. So if Devin decides to put his skates on, he can cut the ring off. He has those skills. He just doesn't have power. He has the skills. Brian Norman is fast on it. I mean, he might not be as fast as I must just throw this name out there, Gary Russell Jr. Okay, because he got some fast ass hands. Or Ryan's left hook. He might not be as fast as that, but he's fast. He's fast enough to get somebody out there. I just believe that he can't leave it in the judge's hands. He can't, because I don't think he's going to get a fair shot.
I agree in that aspect.
He has to this damn phone keeps dying on me. He has to get the knockout. He has to. Like I'll be surprised. I'll be honest with you. I would be pleasantly surprised if it did go to the scorecards and they did give it to him. That would just prove me wrong in what goes on over in Saudi Arabia. You know, Devin is one of their people, so to speak.
What are you saying when you say people? What do you mean by that, Ms. Lloyd?
He all right, you're going over to a predominantly Muslim country, and Devin is Muslim. I'm not saying about Muslim. My son is Muslim. Okay?
Oh, gosh.
So I'm not saying anything about that, but you're going over to
I will say
where you practice their religion. You're one of Turkey's fighters.
It seems like Hamza Shiraz benefited from that. I'm gonna just say that.
Huh?
It seems like Hamza Shiraz benefited from that when he fought Carlos Adames and walked out of there with a draw.
Sometimes it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know, Jay Smith, and you know that.
That's facts.
You know that, you know what I mean?
That's because him being over in Saudi Arabia, I wish that fight was here in America. I do.
No,
I think.
Listen,
we would have got fair judges.
I honestly believe that the winner of this fight is going to win in convincing fashion. If Brian Norman Jr. wins, he's either gonna knock Devin Haney out or he's gonna hurt him. Devin won't be able to recover, and it'll turn into a pummeling session. So he'll survive the distance, or he'll knock him out. And something that I want to point out, right before I came on, you guys were asking, I think, Senior, you asked about whether or not Bill should have stopped the fight with Ryan Garcia.
Yes.
The answer to that question is 100% yes. I think ego got the best of him on that one, because I'm not going to sit there and watch my son get pummeled off of, well, maybe he could turn it around. You know, Devin took a nasty, nasty beating in that fight, and they should have pulled the plug for sure.
I mean, because if they were going to turn the decision over anyway, they would have did it if you threw the towel in. You know what I mean? So if you were going to challenge that decision anyway and get it wiped off your record, why not throw it in and spare your son some of that hurt?
Exactly.
You know, that to me, I have no respect for a man that's going to let his son get beat half to death in almost every single round. And if I even have an inkling, well, his brother, his brother is a psychic, and he already said, you know, he has dreams, and he sees signs and wonders and dreams that, I had a dream that Ryan is going to test positive. Oh, well, what happened after that? Ryan, he tested positive. You know, so he's a psychic. His other son's a psychic, and he's trying to be a boxer too. What really, you know, I mean, look, if one doesn't work, he can always go be a medium, a psychic medium. You know, you never know. He's predicting the future and shit. Why not?
Oh my gosh!
Okay. I see Lori pulling out the heavy artillery up in here.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm just trying to, because I sit back and I think about it as a mother, what I would have done. And you damn right I'd have stopped it. Now, what round would you have stopped it if you were his father?
I would have probably stopped it when I think it was in the 7th when we started seeing Devin Haney's jaw get swollen. I think it was in the 7th round we started to see that. I would have pulled the plug then. Because you
That's why I
see that
said
he
the
couldn't
6th
even,
round.
it looked like he couldn't even close his mouth right. I would have pulled
Now,
the plug then.
No, did it.
question.
TTM, let me get this one real quick, Miss Lloyd. TTMZ said people acting like B ain't gonna touch that chin. When he do, that PTSD gonna kick in real quick. Marshawn West, what's going on? Sexy Kendra, how you feeling? Justin Hawkins, what it do?
Now, let me ask you a question. Was it ever, because both of you probably know this, was it ever put out there that he definitely did have a broken jaw or a fractured jaw? Did anybody that?
I think they was going back and forth with it, but it's supposedly, I think the last report that I read, it was supposed to have been yes.
Okay. What about you, Jay? Did you hear anything?
Same here. They try. It seemed like they was trying to deny it from Devin's side, but the last I heard, he did have a fractured jaw. And listen, by the images that we see, you know, even in the post-fight presser and all that, you could see he got a broken jaw. His face looked like the Ninja Turtles. He looked like Michelangelo out there.
Unfortunately, he looked a little bit like Earl Spence, a little bit.
Oh, what? Come on, Miss Lloyd.
And, you know, and I love Earl Spence. Oh my God, I'm an Earl fan. I cried at that conference. I did. I cried during the fight. I got up and left the fight.
I want to say something. About that. I think that they dropped the ball big time with the Errol Spence presser after the Terrence Crawford fight. Because clearly he was concussed. And obviously emotionally damaged from what just happened. Damn, you're gonna stick a camera in front of that man and start asking him questions, man. That's wicked stuff, man.
That's like, come on, you know how the world go. I just watched somebody. No lie. Like I just watched somebody, right? On, you know how Instagram, you know what I mean? It's a lady. I think she looked like she was a junkie, but she was she passed out in the middle on the sidewalk, and she's giving birth. She giving birth. You know what I mean? On the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Like, why ain't nobody helping her? The first thing they grab the camera. That's the first thing people do. Run to the camera.
I didn't see that one. I seen about all them kids jumping that lady and her 2 children.
Oh man, that was
nasty.
Like in front of them kids, like like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad for the mother. Then I think it was the little boy and then the daughter. There was a boy and a daughter, a son. Yeah, the little boy, he trying to protect his mommy. Then the little girl, the baby. That shit just, man, it's some wicked kids in this world, man. And
it sure is.
It's not their fault because this is learned behavior.
Yep. I think the parents need to be held accountable for that.
That's what I was about to say.
I don't know what y'all do this. You know, I got terrible children. Well, my kid, only one of them was bad. I ain't gonna lie. Only one of my children was bad. I'm in and out the courthouses, in and out. I got held responsible for my child. They put my ass in jail over my child. So how come? And it was nowhere near like this. Nowhere near like what happened in Chicago. I think all the parents should be held responsible.
People, that's
they
the
put me
thing.
in jail for my son missing school. I put him on the bus, but he'd get off the bus and leave for truancy. Yes, for truancy. Nowhere near like that.
We live in a day and age where the first thing people think about is a camera and let me capture this moment. But real quick, going back to Errol, when that post-fight presser was taking place, the whole time, as he was like stuttering and trying to get his thoughts together, trying to say something, they got a camera in his face. I was feeling so bad. Like, damn, why they doing like this guy is a 3-belt unified champion, one of the best in the game, a pound for pound fighter, and this how you're gonna treat him after a loss? That's nasty.
I cried.
The
I know
coverage,
I'm
the
emotional
coverage of
anyway.
the ass whooping is more important.
Yeah, like that's it. We got the fight. We watched the fight, but take them backstage, get them medical treatment. Don't throw them in front of a camera and ask them a bunch of questions. That's crazy.
They want
That's what they do.
They want to break the story first. Well, we got the first words from Errol Spence after the loss. That's just how. Come on, Jay. You know what it is. You
No,
in the show business.
listen. I get that part, but I feel like at some point the fighter's health got to take precedent over everything. So yeah, we got a presser planned, but if this guy it looking like he got a concussion, he looking like he could even have brain damage. We know there's people that's died on the way to the hospital. We know that. We've seen it a bunch of times.
Smith, people don't even have compassion anymore.
They don't.
So you're asking for something that's astronomical to see in these days and times. After COVID, a lot of shit changed for the worse.
Yes, it did.
As far as people interacting with people, you know what I mean? People rather interact with computers than to interact with people.
No, you're right.
And that's the way they're forcing it, because you can't even call a 1-800 number to speak to somebody. You got to go through all these hoops and ladders just to speak to somebody, because they're pushing us farther and further away from reality and trying to make it virtual. You see what I'm saying? So like you want people to do, you got to have compassion to do that, and people lack.
I have it. You see, I can't make other people have it, but compassion, empathy, putting myself in other people's feet, I'ma always have that. I'm never gonna change that. And my son is 4 years old, and I'm teaching him that, him how to understand other people's point of view. If somebody, come on, I can't see myself seeing somebody hurt, like visibly hurt, and my focus is that I gotta get my content, I gotta get my video here. Take that man to the hospital. We could handle that later. We could find another way to do it.
Right. Well, I think me, you, and Senior all feel the same way, and I think there's a lot of people that still feel that way, but there are some, like we get some that don't. But I want to answer to I served 88. He said he remembered truancy officers. I just want to let you know, just last year, baby, in Baltimore County, my daughter was held responsible for her child. I had to go to court with her. So they're still doing it, and I'm a bail bondsman too. I bail women out of jail all the time. It's usually in Baltimore County. It's not in much in Baltimore City, but in Baltimore County, yeah, they will take your ass to court. They surely will. They will lock you up, lock the parent up, because like I said, I'm a bail bondsman. I had my L&S Bonding is my company. If any of y'all need, that's another free promo. L&S Bonding, 443-525-0225. So, I do bail bonds too. You got to keep the fighters out of jail too,
Oh my gosh.
But I just want to let you know that still goes on here in both. I don't know where you live at, but it still goes on in Baltimore County. But there are people like us that still exist, Jay Smith, and like me, you, and Senior. We have that empathy. We have that. No, why are you throwing the camera? Like you said, why are you throwing the camera in their face? We wouldn't have done that. But there are people that they want, like he said, they want to have the first story. They don't care about no one. They don't care about the health.
It was tough. It was tough to see Errol, in that state of mind, sitting in front of a camera with lights in his face, trying to answer questions. That was tough.
Man, listen. You remember Rolly didn't even know who he was at the Tank knocked him out, and they trying to run to get a camera in his face. He don't even know where he's at. He asking his father, "You still coming to my fight tonight?" His father told him, "Shut the fuck up. You already fought and shit." But like,
are you serious? Now, see, I was there. I didn't know that, but I was there out in the stand.
Miss Lloyd, it was probably about 2-3 hours later, after all the chaos, know what I mean, went and did a press conference. He was still in there trying to figure out who he was.
Oh wow.
Should have been in the hospital. If you're trying to figure out where you at, you should have been in the hospital.
Whatever the situation was, I know they had him in the locker room with the door closed. When I went back, they peeked it open, was like, nah, he's still, and then closed the door back. Nah.
Man,
He was in there for a minute. When they finally came and got him out of there, I know it was about at least 2.5 hours, because like that whole scuffle or whatever happened, I don't know. Somebody said they were shooting, it was fighting, I don't know.
Oh, they were. Oh shit! I remember that. I'm in the bathroom, right? I'm in the bed. This was at the Barclays Center. I was in the bathroom, using the bathroom. Some guy done slid up underneath the doggone thing. I'm looking at him and said, "What the hell are you doing in here?" I'm still peeing, sitting on the toilet, still peeing. And he said, "They're shooting out there. They're shooting." I said, "Well, what the hell you in here for? Run!" So I went out, look, everybody running in the bathroom. I'm washing my hands. I went after the whole glass was shattered. The escalator that goes upstairs to the next floor, that escalator was glass. Going, where the handrails are with glass. That shattered. So yeah, it was a shooting. People tried to race. A lot of people tried to what is it called when you bum rush a place?
Stampede, bum rush.
Yeah, stampede. They were trying to stampede to get in there to see the end of the fight. And then there was an argument, and yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, because Miss Laura, so Junior walks like he owns the place whenever he had a fight, right? And it don't bother me, but it bothers me because I don't be knowing these people that he be knowing, but he be knowing these people, and you know what I mean? Like they be really like showing them love.
Oh,
Miss Laura. We walking down the steps, ready to walk onto the main floor. I said, Junior, and I grabbed him before he could step off. As I grabbed him, it's 100 people just running across the floor to where though like it was just a weird, like the way it happened, it was weird how it happened. But if I wouldn't have called, if I would have waited a second longer, like he would have been caught up in all of that, you know what I mean?
Oh wow.
Yeah, but so then we get to the locker room, so like, oh, you gotta wait right here. Oh no, Junior, go ahead, you good. The fuck you mean, Junior, you good? That's my son. Yeah, I know you with him, but yeah, hold up, you gotta wait right there. Somebody gotta come get you. No, Junior, go ahead, get Tank right there, going in the back. I'm like, what is he? So he go back in there. He come back out. Now he came back out with somebody. So my daughter like Corey like, yeah, I want a picture. Oh, he like, come on, Corey. So they let him take my other daughter going back. Meanwhile, I'm still sitting right there waiting. So I'm like, yo, he like, yeah, I know, but you got that's Junior, man. That's Junior. So yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy night. I know I found $50. Somebody dropped the money on the floor. I heard them picked up that $50 because everybody was running. There wasn't nobody coming back to get that money.
He said, I know you senior, but he said, I know you senior, but that's Junior right there. Junior, you go ahead, senior, you wait right there.
Who told you that?
The security, like dead serious, the security and all that. They like, we know you just left from back here, but somebody gotta come get you, Junior. No, you good, go ahead. I'm like, what the world?
Oh Lord. I know senior, I know Junior, but his little cute self. He doesn't. My dad. He was good on the bus going there. I think he was one of the kids on the bus, right?
Yeah, or that was the second time. I think that was the second time.
Okay.
That was for the rope fight. The fight I'm talking about was for the Rolly fight.
Okay, right. Okay. Look, just excuse me. My mind's.
Miss Melanie Queen showing up though. Real talk. He got, man. Listen, man. Sometimes we be in different states, and you know what I mean. Junior, yo, what's up, yo? Who that is, yo? Who are you? Oh no, Dad, chill. That's just one of my fans. Don't worry about. What do you mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not bored. Like we be in different places. Like, yeah.
Tell them how old your son is.
Huh?
Tell them how old your son is.
10.
10 years old. This boy's something else. He's hilarious though. He is a character.
BVO, what's going on, BVO? Yeah, what you got to say, Jay Smith? You was trying to say slide something in. What you got to say?
Yeah, so I've been doing polls for the last few days, and I'm wondering what you guys think about that, man. I got Abdullah Mason winning. I got him winning on Saturday, but every time I do a poll, I get a group of people telling me that Sam Noakes is gonna pull off the upset. I don't expect him to, but I'm getting a lot of feedback. What do you guys know about Sam Noakes? Is he that much of a threat?
I don't know anything about him. What about you, Sam?
Sam Noakes 17-0. Sam Noakes kind of got some power though. Sam Noakes 15-0. I mean, Sam Noakes 17-0 with 15 knockouts.
Oh wow! But who has he fought?
Hold on, let me see something.
Because that tells you right there.
Because I watched some highlights, and he looks like he's very skilled. But I don't know the opponent that he's facing. But he definitely got power. I seen him stop guys with nasty body punching. He's an aggressive fighter. He's the type of guy that's gonna try to walk you down and let the hands fly on you. I still expect Abdullah Mason to outbox him though. But how tough of a fight is this actually gonna be? Is this potentially gonna be Abdullah Mason's toughest opponent?
Right.
He definitely tough. And
what does this people look like, Senior, that he fought?
But all these people from over there, over in the UK.
Okay,
fighters that we don't know.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little different for him. He's going to have to adjust to the style of the United States' style. Because, UK got some excellent fighters that come out of UK. And, but the styles are different. I guess styles make fights. But, that's going to be a little different for him. And they're fighting in Saudi Arabia on that card.
That's what I was about to say, Jab Queen. Jab Queen said, I watched some of his fights, but keep in mind that he's from the UK. That power is different from ours, respectfully. And he ain't never been hit by a Mason. That's what I would like. That's what I was trying to. That's what I was actually over here looking at his opponents. You know what I mean? He got 15 knockouts. I was trying to see the rounds in which he knocked them out when he was getting these knockouts. But yeah, that's what I was looking at. Also, most of these guys are UK fighters, and it's a big difference.
We don't know them. That's the thing. We don't know them. But I will say, by watching footage, I get the sense that Sam Noakes is the type of fighter that he could just take everything you give him. Like, you're not going to stop him. You're going to have to beat him up for 12 rounds, but he's not going to go down. He comes across like that type of fighter. You're going to beat me up, but I'm not going down. You're going to have to kill me to stop me.
Right.
Definitely Abdullah Mason. Definitely Abdullah Mason's introduction to the world. I'm pretty. Ricky said that night was epic. Madonna was in the building talking about the Rolly fight.
Oh yeah, she was front row. She definitely was. She walked past me though. I didn't even recognize her. She looked. I don't mean to harm God. Y'all Madonna fans. She looked bad.
Oh, Miss Lloyd, how you going through that?
Well, she did.
You can't be coming on here hating like that.
No, I love her, but I mean, I'm just saying, the things that I'm hearing come out now about her, though, I'm not surprised. But I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but I've been hearing a lot of things about Madonna and another singer. But look, we're talking about singing now. But yeah, she looked.
Talking about boxing until you start hating.
She looked like she was in a dark place.
Not Senior. Me and you don't got the green light to say that about a woman, but Miss Lori can do it.
Yeah, I see.
I can say the same thing about a man.
Yeah, Queen, boxing respectfully, he ain't never been in there with Mason. He may be tough, but not tough enough. Mason looked sharp and razor focused. I agree.
See, Melanin Queen says, yes, Miss Lori, she does. That plastic surgery done wrong. It sure did. Once you get a certain age, you just should leave the plastic surgery alone.
Guys,
Oh
I'm gonna throw a curveball at both of you. Out of those four fights, who has the most possibility of being upset? David Benevidez, Abdullah Mason. Well, Brad Norman Jr. is the favorite. So if Devin wins, that would be the upset. And of course, Bam versus Puma Hernandez. Who has the most possibility of being upset on Saturday?
Devin Haney definitely getting knocked off.
Yeah, well then that won't be an upset though, because Brian Norman Jr. is the favorite.
No, that's why I said. But I think.
But Singer, you just said that the odds were even.
Yeah, on what it was one negative minus 112, minus 112 both ways. No, but that's who I think is got the biggest chances. Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah Mason to be upset.
I'm saying that's why I got the biggest chance because I've seen what can happen. I've seen, you know what I mean, but I've also seen Abdullah get up and fight from the, you know what I mean, fight back and win. But that's what I would say. That's what I would say.
You don't think Devin Haney has a better chance to pull an offset than Sam Noakes?
No, I don't. No, I don't, because I don't believe what y'all believe in Devin Haney. And I've said that from day one. I don't believe.
You have to see me on Sunday.
I don't believe what y'all believe.
I want to see what you're gonna say on Sunday because you're gonna have to look at me in the face, and I'm
bet
not gonna come cop and please.
Bet $20. Buy my lunch,
bro. I'm not gonna eat with your money.
Buy my lunch.
I'm not gonna eat with your money. I'm not gonna drink a beer with your money. I'm gonna let you have that. But I'm taking this W.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm seeing someone saying Benevidez having trouble making the 175 weight limit. If he come and drain, y'all might get him being a heavy puncher.
Brashley, you were on to something because I was going to say that fight would be an upset for me if I had to pick, and I'm a David Benevidez fan.
I'm seeing someone say Benevidez having trouble. Oh no, not this one. I ain't believed in Devin since the Gamboa fight. At the Rize podcast, I don't believe it either, Senior. I ain't never been sold on him. Me either. It's some good Reggie to me. Ooh.
Oh, man, good Reggie. Man, Devin is that gas. What you talking about?
But I've never been sold. You know what I mean? I've never been sold.
I understand you, but I think, will you be sold if he wins? Not controversy. No. Convincing fashion.
I'll give him his credit.
All right.
Nothing I can do. I'll give him his credit.
I look forward to seeing you on Sunday and Miss Lori.
I will be there.
But one thing I'm going to tell you, if he get knocked out and stop, you might not even want to come on the podcast.
Yes, he does. He'll be
might not even want to come on the podcast.
I'll be here.
Say yourself that. What you want? You want to bet something on the fight? Bet $20.
Listen, we're not gonna bet nothing. But what you need to understand.
You said you like Devin. Bet $20.
No, I'm not gonna.
He said he's not a betting person.
Right.
You don't bet.
Listen, what I am gonna do.
You like Devin Haney? Bet $20.
But Devin Haney's gonna win the fight. I already told you.
So bet $20. You like Devin Haney?
You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out why I'm Jay Stradamus, and you're gonna have to see my face on Sunday.
All right.
Then what you gonna do? Are you gonna be practicing how you gonna cop please?
Cop please.
You gonna have no choice.
I don't gotta worry about that. It ain't gonna happen.
You see that, Miss Lori, right? You see that, Miss Lori, right?
I see it. I like I said, I'm willing. If I'm wrong, I'm willing to admit I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm going to be wrong on this one. I was wrong on the last fight, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Jab Queen Boxing said Devin's biggest flaw and downfall is his father. As crazy as that sound, Bill pumps him up to be something he not. Debo, Did he not see the end of that movie at the Rize podcast? I agree. That's what I keep
Yeah,
telling you.
absolutely.
So, look, Bill, can we at least agree that he's done a great job promoting his son and helping him become a star? He's a character. I see Bill Haney a more intelligent and advanced version of Teofimo's pops, who's, out there being a character, calling attention to himself. Bill is just a smarter guy doing it in smarter ways. But I think he's done a great job because Devin Haney, he's a quiet guy. You almost got to make him talk. You almost got to force him to talk. He's not really good at trash talking. Look at him out there stealing Floyd lines, looking goofy as hell. So you need a father like Bill Haney who's going to talk that shit. And so far, Devin has been able to cash them checks, except with Ryan Garcia.
Well, Bill has moved him in the right direction. And talking to Mr. Bernard likes the way Bill has moved his son. But there's sometimes you have to know when to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Sometimes you shouldn't say the things that he's saying because you're putting that much pressure onto this young man. Like, damn, now I gotta go in there. Why couldn't I just go in there and just box this dude out boxing and win the fight? Why do I have to go in there and try to kill this guy? And then when you don't do what you've been putting out there, I'm sending my son in there to kill him. You didn't say you were gonna send your son in there to knock him out. You didn't say you were gonna send your son in there to punish him. No, you said you were gonna send your son in there to kill him. So when it didn't happen, it looks bad it's like I didn't live up to my father's expectations. At least that's how my kids would feel if I put an expectation on that I knew he couldn't live up to. I think he was doing it just for clicks and likes. But I think it also put extra pressure on Devin Haney to try to do what his father said that he was going to do.
No, and it makes it more difficult for you to pull the plug when you've been talking crazy like that. When it's time to stop the fight, you don't want to stop because you know what you've been saying. But I'm also gonna say, Bill, what I see in Bill Haney is that we all know his past life. He was a street dude. He first made money in the streets before they got into boxing. So I think it's that sometimes the street comes out. I think sometimes he doesn't have that filter that he should have. Like, we're professionals now. And sometimes the street comes out. He says a little bit more than he should.
Yeah, he bites off a little bit more than he can chew. And he did. And he did.
Devin Haney's still going to win on Saturday. Y'all going to have to deal with it.
For your sake, I hope he does. For your sake, I hope he does. But we know different, sir. My friend, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. But I honor that. I respect your passion about Devin Haney. And after this fight, I would sure like you to tell me how much Mr. Bill was paying you.
Shout out to Uncle Rilo.
Listen, I want to see, can Senior Cobb show me how much Brian Norman Senior depositing into his account? I want to know how much.
I just like what I see in Brian Norman Jr. So that's what I'm going for. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Finish the assassin. Appreciate the support, chat. We ain't seen those super chats in a long time.
Yeah.
Devin loses either way because he called Norman a bum. So if he wins, it don't matter because he beat a bum. And if he loses, he lost to a bum. So I hope he loses by way of meme-worthy knockout. Ooh. Yes, yeah. Rick Tim's my guy. What it do, Rick?
Yeah, okay.
Listen, if Devin Haney lose by devastating knockout, his stock is going to take a nasty stumble, and it's going to be hard to climb out of that one. But it's not going to happen. I know it's wishful thinking. It's not going to happen. He's going to win by unanimous decision.
You said you want to bet $20?
What's that?
You said you want to bet $20?
I told you I don't want to take your money. I got love for you already.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you want it, we can bet it, and you know what I mean. It could be yours.
Nah, I don't want to do you like that. I don't want to
He
do you
done
like that.
told this man done told you he don't bet money on fights.
No. And listen to this.
Senior want that $20 to eat.
No, I'm
Listen
just
to
messing
this.
with him. You keep coming over here talking. Put your money where your mouth is.
Listen to this, Miss Lori. You guys are about to take your first L. Matter of fact, Senior Cobbs, let me just tell you, you already 0-1. You already 0-1 versus me.
How? How am I
What
on
you
one?
mean how? You forgot last week? I told ya Conor Ben was gonna whoop your man in him. You forgot? You 0-1 versus Jay Smith. What you talking about? You about to take another L.
You can have that. You can have that.
Yeah, I made the wrong decision too.
There's no point for giving it to me. I got it.
And guess what else you already get? Closing arguments. I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning.
Go ahead, give us your last thoughts, Jay.
All right. Well, first of all, once again, salute to the Rize podcast, Miss Lori Reed, Senior Cobbs, my peoples, one love. I just got to say, man, I'm super excited for this weekend of boxing. We got, for those people who say that boxing is going down, you don't know shit about boxing and you don't know shit about what you're talking about because boxing is amazing right now. We got some great fights coming up. Teofimo and Shakur Stevenson, January 30th. That's coming up. That's going to be an amazing fight. So boxing is amazing right now, and I'm just so happy to be a part of this and happy to be a part of the boxing family. So salute to everybody tuning in. One love, my peoples. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. You get cooked, Senior Cobbs.
Can't wait.
We'll be there.
We still got to do the Friday show. We still got it. I'm still going to stand on the same 10 I'm standing on now. And I'm going to tell you the same thing. Bet $20.
Listen, you're going to find out.
You said bet? Oh.
On Saturday, you're going to find out what happens when you go against me.
Anything?
I'm saving you $20.
Huh?
Yo, Miss Lori, if he keeps going, he's going to make me take his $20. I'm trying not to do it. He's going to make me take that 20 from him. I don't want to do it to him.
I'm gonna write your name on there just so you know what I mean, is there in case you got the balls to bet on your man Devin Haney, since he is who you say he is. I just don't believe it. I've never been sold on Devin Haney.
Now, Jay Smith, before you leave, right? Tell the chat where they can find you and what time they can find you. Y'all go support Jay Smith too.
So, my peoples, you can find me on Box Center with Jay Smith. Oh, damn, I don't know. Oh, damn, you can see it right there. You can find me on Box Center with Jay Smith. And my show, Boxing for Breakfast, I do it on Mondays through Fridays from 6:30 in the morning Eastern time to 8:30 in the morning Eastern time. So feel free to tune in and we talking boxing. Senior Cobbs, you're going to have to see me. And on Friday, that's going to be your last time to change your mind or take another L.
Well, we pick a side and stay there. We don't change sides.
Before getting out of here, I just wanted to give a shout out. You guys have an awesome supporters.
You see what he say? I got still kind of guy. He took mine. You see what I'm saying? Let me get that up off you.
Go ahead and let him finish saying what he's saying.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, you guys, you got great supporters. I see in the comments. I noticed that you guys have a lot of people that really follow boxing, that really understand what's going on in the landscape. So salute to your supporters, salute to your subscribers. They know what the hell they talking about. I'm sorry, they're going to take the L too, because a lot of them think Brandon was going to win. So they're going to take the L too, but one love to y'all supporters, y'all. Real boxing people out here. One love, my people.
See you later, Jay. He's a good guy. And I guess my closing arguments is just thank y'all for tuning in today. I'm a little off today, so I apologize for that. But anyway, y'all have a great day and a great week. It's not weekend yet. Damn, it's only Thursday. I gotta go to work tomorrow too, Senior. But thank you for having me on there again, and I'll see you on Friday.
Appreciate you, Miss Lori. We love you, Miss Lori. Appreciate everybody who tuned in today, man. Another dope show. Shout out to my guy Jay Smith who came through. Shout out to everybody in the chat who commented. Shout out to everybody who subscribed, liked, and showed the channel some love. Shout out to Phoenix Assassin, man. We got a cash app. A super chat. We ain't had them in months. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support, Phoenix the Assassin. Another dope show in the books. See y'all Friday.
Senior, I'm gonna send you something.
Oh, what you gonna say?
No, all right, I can say this to the thing. You know how now that they have where you can hype the video up?
Oh my gosh. How you want me to hype you up?
No, the video, our live.
I'm hyping you up, huh?
Oh my Jesus, God help me, Lord.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cuz all this life we ain't over this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.